Hello, Marcus. Thank you for your time today, as well as throughout the whole season under less than ideal circumstances. This has been 3 straight years this team has not won a playoff series. How much concern is there among the guys as far as the changes that might happen this offseason? And do you have any concern yourself that you might be part of that change?
I mean, it's for sure disappointing, like you said. It's been 3 years and not the results we wanted. I think, I mean, it's tough to say. You try not to speculate on those things and um, just take one day as it happens. So that's all I can say about that right now.
Dave Molinari.
Thank you for speaking with us, Marcus, and for your cooperation with us throughout the season. Is there any particular part of the team or aspect of the team that you think has to be improved to make a longer playoff run possible in the future?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was unfortunate. Didn't get really the result we wanted. I think played well a lot of games, and with the regular season we had too, we really felt like we had something going and the way we played. So I think, like I've said before too, when we play hard and defend hard, I think we're a tough team to beat. So I think that's something that we to do against the Islanders, and they kind of did to us more than we did to them, and they got away with the result. So I think that was a big part of it. They defended us really hard, and they won the most net front battles and stuff like that. So I think that's something that they beat us and beat us in the series eventually.
3 more, Rob Rossi.
Marcus, I know you're sort of a year ahead of him in this, but you and John are kind of going through this, going from young defensemen to establishing yourselves as NHL defensemen around the same time. I'm wondering how much you guys leaned on each other during this season, and what your thoughts are about how you guys have progressed as a pairing.
Yeah, I mean, we lean on each other a lot. We talk a lot how our game is and try to pick each other's brains about small details in the game. Like you said, we're kind of in the same phase as we're developing too. So I think we're both trying to look to take another step. I am for sure, and I didn't really take that step that I wanted to this year, from last year to this year. So I think that's something for sure that I've got to do a better job of, and have a good off season here, and a full off season, and come back really ready for next year, and kind of skyrocket myself into that development that I want, and I feel I have the ability to do. So I'm looking forward to taking the next step with him, and so we talk a lot.
Jeff Hathorn.
Hey, Marcus, how would you describe the value of Kris Letang to this team?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. I mean, for us as a D group, he brings a lot of juice to our whole team, and to, like I said, especially our D group. I think what I didn't realize when I got here is how hard he plays. He's so skilled and so good on his skates, but he really plays hard, and hits people, and he defends hard, and I mean, he eats up a lot of minutes for us, and he does it too. Like, some guys can play a lot of minutes, but it's tough to play those minutes. But he plays some tough minutes and hard minutes. Like, he goes out there and plays for us every night. So I think he's a huge leader for this group, and has been for a long time. So it's a real pleasure to play with him.
Last question, Taylor.
With the expansion draft coming this summer, just how much is that on guys' minds right now, and that change is coming by at least one player going to Seattle this summer?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough situation, like you said, with just been through the before as a league, with Vegas coming in. So I think guys know how it works now, and I mean, it's something you got to deal with, right? So it's the same for every team, and so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. But I think it's something, like I said before too, you can't really speculate and go and have it in your mind all day. You gotta take one day as it gets and get better every day. So I think, I mean, everybody knows it's coming up, and I think guys are not trying to think of it too much.